Okay, there's gonna be three parts to this quest line. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go over to the private altar side of grace. Then you're gonna go up the stairs, and when you go up the stairs, there's gonna be a knight that's walking around. And then you're gonna make another right past that knight. You can fight it or not, that's really up to you. You're gonna go straight down until you get to an open area with a tree in the middle. Now, when you run around the pathway around the tree in the middle, you're eventually gonna get invaded by the Fire Knight for the first time, and you need to kill him. Now, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to go over to the Church of Crusade, which is going to be between Castle Ensis, and it's going to be between that and Shadowkeep. Now, once you get to the church, the moment that you enter, you're not going to be able to write Torrent anymore, and that is where you're going to be invaded by the Fire Knight for the second time, and again, you need to kill him. Now, the third time that you interact with the Fire Knight is going to be in the flooded area of the Shadow Keep, and in order to do that, you need to enter the Shadow Keep from the eastern entrance. If you don't know how to get there, you can go through Moor's Ruins. Instead of going down the big hole a little bit to the left, there's going to be a gap between some buildings that take you into the big hole directly from the bottom. Once you go through that, there's going to be a ladder that takes you up to Bonnie Village, and once you get past that, you go past Bonnie Village down the path, go around Manus Mitter, and eventually you're going to get to the eastern entrance of the Shadow Keep. Now, once you're at the eastern entrance and you've gotten to the eastern entrance side of Grace, let me show you with another picture. Now, from this side of the Grace, you're going to run forward, jump to the next building, go to the right of that building, jump to the building in front of that. You're going to have a couple of crabs and some people covered in fire that are going to try to kill you. You want to go to the southeast corner of that building, jump up to the corner, jump over to the wall on the right, go down the wall, jump onto the building in front of it, turn left, go all the way down to the southwestern or northwestern, something like that part of the building. Is going to be where you can see the diagonal pillar and jump onto it. You're going to want to go up the diagonal pillar, ignore the giant monster underneath you, fall through the hole in the roof, make sure that you land safely, don't land in the water, and then go over to the floor. And instead of going down to the right, which is gonna lead you past two crabs and then to another fire knight. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go over to the locked door, open it using a key that you got earlier, and then you're gonna find Fire Knight. Now you're gonna have the option to give him either the Iris of Grace or the Iris of Occultation. If you give him the Iris of Grace, you're gonna get his summon in battle, and if you give him the Iris of Occultation, you'll be able to get his weapon. I personally went for his weapon, but just know that later on when you're doing Count Ymmer's questline, or if you're doing it at the same time, you can do the same thing with Joel, and you can either have her as a summon or you can have her weapon, but you only get to have one from each of these, so choose carefully.